Yeah, definitely. Beginning of my career about 5, 6 years back. Obviously, I watched lots of motivational stuff and lots of coaches on the YouTube and podcast, things like that. And I created something like a too much on myself. Like I have to hit X amount of revenue, even though I'm hitting just like half of that, still I'm not happy because I didn't hit that kind of revenue and I wasn't enjoying the process. I had a sleepless night because I was only thinking about hitting the goal. But like last couple of years, what I found out, rather than focusing on the goal so much about it, just focus on the process and the progression, and look back how far you came compared to last year, last month, last week, rather
Yes.
than too much thinking about like future. That creates anxiety, and that creates a anxiousness all the time. Oh, I didn't hit that. Or why if I don't hit it? Something like that. So what's your
Yeah,
thoughts on that?
I completely agree that
Yeah.
like, the focus, the refocus back on the journey, the refocus back on what have you actually got so far. And I often find sometimes if you are speaking to somebody new
Mm,
or you are invited to speak,
yeah.
suddenly you stand there and think, well, what am I actually telling them about? What have I achieved? Because
Yeah.
I've been in a corporate job for 26 years,
Mm,
doesn't necessarily mean that's everything about me. I'm also a mother.
yeah.
I'm an author. I've published books, I'm co-authors, I've had stuff in magazines, and you
Yeah.
start to think, oh, this could be inspirational just to other people to say what you've done, not necessarily where you want to be, because
Yeah.
you haven't proven you can do that yet. So quite often a pause in the sand and even an imaginary conversation with somebody in a
Yeah.
networking situation can really help you think, oh no, actually I am
Mhm.
way better than I thought I was. And
Yeah.
also I've come a long way already. So be
Yeah.
thankful for what you've done so far and what you've learned and share that with other people.
Yeah. Oftentimes we forget to appreciate ourselves. We just got on the things about the future thing, future version of ourselves, but we forgot to like how far we have come along the way.
Yes.
Like beginning of your career, you can look back and think like how many people I was doing, even though you're in a business for like over a year and you're helping a lot of women. But if you think about, oh no, I've only been in 1 year business, or I didn't do enough. But think about 5 years back what you used to do. Right now, you're actually helping people, where you're going for your
Exactly.
passion, you're helping others. So this is lots of positive to take on. And I think like everyone should start doing that rather than more into living on a future life. I don't have to have a goal because of your direction. Like from we are here from Manchester to London, we have to put the postcode in it so we know which motorway we need to take on to go get there. But it doesn't really necessarily mean we're gonna get there with 3 hours or 4 hours. Sometimes there is the accident on the motorway or roadworks is happening, so could be delay 2, 3 hours. So yeah, life is a journey and the career is a journey.
Yeah, everything's a journey. I
Yeah.
agree. I think as well, the thought that I had while you were speaking is quite often people suffer from a comparison,
Mm,
situation where they only see what people want to share on social media, and they're always
yeah.
thinking, oh well, that person's doing way better than me, I should be doing like that. So yeah, I think it's a good path to get onto,
Mm,
because if you've got the right passion, energy and drive, then you'll keep
yeah.
going and you'll keep reaching higher. It's not about everybody else's journey in whatever else
Yeah.
they're doing, it's about your journey and how
Yeah.
well you're doing. And they keep saying stay in your lane and all of this kind of
Yeah.
thing, but I like to switch that. I heard a phrase in the Paralympics just recently. It says,
Mm,
if you've got a lane, you've got a chance. So
yeah.
your lane is your chance and your opportunity to do something. So don't waste it.
Yeah.
Find what you want to do and go out there and stay straight. You just keep
Yeah.
going straight for it.
Yeah. Definitely. Everyone got their unique gift. So you
Absolutely.
are a coach. If you try to be something else, probably you're not gonna be great at what you're doing, or probably not gonna enjoy what you're doing. You can actually do it for money or fame and things like that, but when you come down every night home from work, you're not gonna be feel like I did something great with my life. This is something I'm born to do. It's like everyone, like as a football person, like if he wants to be an actor, he can do it, but he's not gonna be have the inside the feeling of satisfaction is like this is not something I want to do it. It's same with it, everyone. So people need to
Yeah.
find out, like taste different things and find out what's your passion are. So what do you say your
Yeah.
thoughts are like finding a passion, like changing? doing 2, 3 things or 4, 5 things. Taste a lot of different things to actually find out what's your passion at. Because oftentimes we think about this is our passion, looking on the social media, thinking about someone else or family members actually getting a great success. Actually, it's not something for you. So what do you think of like finding a
Absolutely.
passion, choosing it? Yeah.
Yeah, I think for me, it's come from all sorts of different areas.
Yeah.
So I now know I really just enjoy helping people, whether it's
Mm.
for money or not, whether it's a family member or a friend or somebody I don't even know, I've just given a bit
Yeah.
of advice to. It's the feeling that I've made a difference. And stepping back out of my situation, doing a lot of work on my own values, what do I
Yeah.
really value in life? What is inside me? You
Yeah.
can do so many personality type tests and things all you like, and come and bring all of that together to see your holistic you as a
Yeah.
person. And by knowing what makes me happy, and by knowing how I can make a difference or how I have made a difference for other people, then that spurs me to find what I really wanted to do, and that was ultimately to help people. I do that in a number of ways.
Right.
I help people at work. I help them through problems at work. We've done some different problem solving things at work. I am also a STEM ambassador, so science,
Right.
technology, engineering, and maths.
Yeah.
Through work, I also volunteer in that role. So there's various avenues to do that. We can go out to schools and do activities, or we can give career talks and various things like this.
Yeah.
And then in my business as well, or even just with friendships, helping
Yeah.
support
Yeah.
each other. I think that's a big piece. It's a lot of people say you're the sum of the people you hang around with, and being able to find something you're passionate about, find the right people to help you build and develop around that as well is paramount. You need
Yeah.
people who appreciate the journey you're on and are doing something similar as well.